Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So on this channel, I have introduced to you my three products, my market maker levels, my market maker zones, and ignition market maker zones. So the levels, you see these horizontal lines, the blue and the green ones. These are the levels, and how do they work? They work as regular support and resistance levels, and you can use entry models like break and retest double tops and double bottoms um, to trade them. The zones, there are two. The purple one, it's called the market maker zone, and it's provided at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And the blue one, it's provided at 10 a.m. Eastern time. It's called ignition market maker zone, or IMMZ. Okay, so how do these zones work? They are chop zones. Inside the zones, you do not trade, and once price leaves the zone in one direction, um, you look for the trade in that direction. Basically, these zones are no trade chop zones, and they provide a bias for the day. So if the price leaves to the upside, you look for long entries, and if price would have left to the downside, you look for short entries. So you see these zones act as great support, and it's very difficult for price to break them. And once price goes out of these zones with momentum in one direction, you know the bias for the day. Anyways, so based on the levels that are provided for today and the zones that are provided for today on the six markets, we'll look at some of the trade setups that you could have taken. So I provide these levels and zones for the six markets. That's NQ, ES, RTY, YM, GC, and CL. Um, so these MMZs are provided at 9 a.m. the same day before the market open, and then after first 30 minutes of price action, another zone is provided that's called the IMMZ, and these levels are provided a day in advance. So the green levels were for Tuesday and they were provided on Monday. The blue levels are for Monday and they were provided over the weekend. All right, so here you can see on RTY. Once price left the zone with like momentum, you could have looked for a higher high to be formed. You could have waited for a confirmation and you could have taken a long. Once price reaches the level, you look for a solid rejection and a lower low to be formed, and you could have taken a short. So these were the two setups that I could see on RTY. The YM also you can see. Um, so this zone, the purple one was provided at 9 and the blue one was provided at 10. Okay, so you can see price came to this level and rejected and fell below these two zones as well. And you can see these zones, they were overlapping, uh, and they acted as solid resistance, and price tried to like breach this zone multiple times but couldn't, right? So came here, dropped, came here, dropped, came here, dropped, came here, dropped. So a lot of shorter entries here. So you look for a clean setup. If there is a level or a level around, you wait for the level to be cleared and short. But in this case, there are no levels around. You can just simply short. Okay. So yeah, this there were some nice setups on RTY, YM. Let's look at oil. Um, so you can see, um, so price launch from this zone, like broke this level as well, and you see there was a like a double bottom kind of a thing, and then you can see the long. So you see once price goes above this zone, you know like the direction, right? So you can long after this level is cleared, like break, retest, rejection, and you can see the long, right? So yeah, so these levels are equally powerful. um, and yeah, you can uh, trade like break and retest, support like double top, double bottoms as the entry models using these levels. Okay, so this was oil. On gold, Okay, so these zones, they can be, you see here, they were overlapping. Sometimes they can, sorry, sometimes they can be stacked one over the other. Sometimes they can be far away as well, right? So this zone was provided at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I saw that the price was dropping, came back to retest, and a lower low was formed. I took this short on gold today. So this was an easy setup. So this was provided at um, 10 a.m. This IMMZ, and then I couldn't see any setup here. So price kept dropping here. So I took another setup here. This was a like break retest, and you see there was a solid rejection candle. I took a 2 to 1 here on gold from the level. Okay. So this one was on gold, two setups on gold as well. So you see, you get so many setups just with these levels and zones across the 6 markets. You need to trade only one or two good setups and be done for the day. Okay, don't overtrade. These zones are and levels are very powerful, but do not overtrade. Okay. Um, so let's look at Nasdaq. So you can see again these zones are far away from each other. So it was very difficult for this one was provided at 9 again, and this one was provided at 10. So again, like price kept coming back and dropping, coming back and dropping, coming back and dropping. Okay. So even here, like price came here and showed rejection. Okay. So and these levels, they can act as solid support as well. So how, like when these levels are close by and you want to take a long trade, you do not, but you can scalp obviously, right? So when price came here and it showed a double top and from in this zone, and it started coming out of the zone, you could have scalped till this green line for sure. We do not know, it might break it, but it might show resistance like support like it does here, right? So we cannot risk it, right? So just take shorter scalps when the levels are around. But if there are no levels, you can look for long like trades as well. So like here, um, I think I took a quick jab here as well when price started leaving this zone to the short side. Um, look, you can look for short. But see, these zones were provided like at 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern time, and all this price action happens later in the day. So like all these calculations I do are based on the options market data, and they work wonderfully. Okay, and even these levels are calculated based on options market data, and yeah, they are provided a day in advance, and these ones are provided the same day, but this one is provided at 9 a.m. Eastern time before market open, and this one is provided at 10 a.m. Eastern time in my Discord. So finally for ES, again the same thing. You can see these two zones, and price is finding hard to like break these zones, right? So you can look for short entries once price clears this level. You can look for shorts here. Um, Again, you can look for shorts here as well once price rejects this these zones and breaks this level as well. So yeah. So yeah, you can join the Discord, have access to these levels and zones. I'll put the link to the Discord in description of this video as well as the comment section. If you have questions, you can ask me in the comment section of this video as well as in the Discord. I'll be happy to answer. And please do like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in my Discord. Thank you.